Oh, thank you, thank you. I thought I was gonna die down here. It's my fault. I thought I'd given them the slip, but they followed me through the tunnel back there. I must tell the others what happened. I stepped careful. There are traps in these tunnels. And thank you again.
Swift as my
Caramba,
feet can
mil
carry me.
restos. Foda-se. Tá, vai, pega.
Anything of use? Here goes nothing. Breathe deep and move. Step carefully. There's a trap. With ease. Can't give up now.
Boa.
What's inside? That's a friendly-looking shadow.
Venho, caramba. Que isso? Ah, tá.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Oh, shit.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Onde será que tá o outro?
With every breath, a purpose.
Estranho.
I shouldn't linger.
Não tem como desativar. Bosta.
If this isn't important, not a sound. My knees are starting to ache. Quite. Hello, you.
Resultado, todo mundo falhou. Uau.
This is no fun at all.
Pra tomar no cu.
I can be subtle sometimes.
Né? Não. Uau, uma chave queimada.
Should mind my step. Seems simple enough. Best get in and out.
Ah, pera, eu entrei já.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
That might be worth a look.
Something smells tasty. Quick and quiet. I can't even see a lot to pick.
Ô, droga.
Interesting.
Best think ahead, or I'm lost.
Vambora, vambora. De novo, cara, venha.
One day I'll catch a break.
Aqui tem aqui.
You're gonna be sorry.
I don't like the look of that mushroom. I should stay clear.
Ah, pra caso queira fugir.
Oh, teeth are all boring. Even your cages are boring.
Is that everything? I think that's everything.
I need a quick word.
Please leave us be. This isn't a good time.
It's fine, Memnos. Having fun with your new goblin friend? Bet you aren't.
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel. Of sorts. Used to be a bread and butter tinsmith before Elturel fell into Avernus. These days my talents are more eclectic. Learned a lot in my time in the Hells. Hope to forget most of it. But between you and me, there's nothing in all the realms like the utter power of infernal machinery. Alas, my offerings are far more humble these days.
Ver o que você tem. Eu posso usar só leve? Será? Não. Eles têm medo. Eu ia roubar o cara, mas não vou não. Arco longo, eu posso usar arco longo. Interessante, interessante. Boa, hein? Dois D6 mais 4 e um D10 mais 3. 13, é. Pronto.
We're exposed now. I miss my forge.
Shame the goblins didn't kill me, too.
Say that?
I'm just sad.
We should have left by now. Damnation! Instead, we're just sitting here, practically begging to be attacked. Staying is a mistake. You don't understand. My apprenticeship with Leroican begins shortly. I cannot be late. Yes, that Leroican. The greatest wizard in Baldur's Gate.
I've heard that name before. A young man, yes? Lives in Ramaz's tower in the upper city.
The very same.
Word in Waterdeep has it he's a bit of a cad. But you say he's an accomplished wizard.
Of course he is. The greatest spellcaster along the Sword Coast. As if I'd settle for a lesser mentor.
In that case, I'd very much appreciate it if you could arrange an introduction, should we reach the city.
If it's powerful acquaintances you're after, you have to look no further than yours truly. Few can match me. In either magic or talent.
Aham, confio.
In years to come, you will boast of this meeting, I can assure you. May we meet again in Baldur's Gate, my friend.
Tu é o quê? Tá nível 3, cara. Deixa a bola aí.
Roland shows off his thunder wave.
Depends. How many people are dumb enough to ask?
True.
This is ridiculous.
You!
Saw you fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can. Go ahead, turn that pretty nose of yours up. The only way we'll make it to Baldur's Gate is to run, and run hard. If a gnoll catches your scent, you'll need every bit of strength. Trust me.
Isso é verdade.
We'll be leaving soon. Make sure you stock up.
Ah, if it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh. There isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Petal. Are you hurt? Cold? Feverish? Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore. Aha! You take a sup of that and you'll feel right as rain, sweetie. Oh, 'tis just a healing potion, nothing fancy. Here. You just look like you might need a pick-me-up. I'm sorry to go on about it, but are you all right? You're looking awful peaky. Oh, I've seen it all. I once had a fella who'd been caught dabbling with a dryad. The wife was none too pleased and introduced him to a pot of boiling oil. But worry not. I fixed him up, and depending on the lighting, he looks good as new. My point is, whatever ails you, I promise I've seen worse. What is it, Petal? What's wrong? As you wish, Petal. Now, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale. Hey, bother. Take care now, sweetie.
Don't touch me.
Looking ahead.
Keep your distance, darling. There. On tippy toes.
Die if I let the Rowan reading of this
Work
place.
my magic.
I'll never get the smell.
You! Saw you fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can. Look, it ain't much, but it might make all the difference. The only way we'll make it to Baldur's Gate is to run, and run hard. If a gnoll catches your scent...
Pô, mingau não é ruim não, ó.
Assume nothing.
You! Fancy a best to fill your belly now, while we still can.
I am not grumpy.
Scowl on your face would frighten a troll.
Don't want to draw any
You're an
attention.
idiot.
Need to find a way forward.
Hello, Petal. Need anything? Any lotions or potions? Hey, bother. care now. Hello, Petal. Need anything? Any low?
That old woman was certainly memorable.
That's putting it.
Die if I met a Rowan reeking of this place.
I could use the target practice.
If we left, we could at least make
Caramba, a véia saiu correndo mesmo. Pera aí, volta. Tem que usar a orientação nele. Ah, porra, 16, tu é ruim, hein? Meu personagem era bem melhor pra roubar. Nossa. Eu preciso tirar um 16, eu precisava tirar um 10. Que absurdo.
Nay, but
Never get the smell out of my clothes.
hello, Petal. Need anything? Any lotions or?
Não sei com quem que a Elisel tá conversando, mas tudo bem. Tomar no cu!
That old woman was certainly memorable.
Tu não consegue tirar um 15, cara, com o tanto de buff que tem. Ou tem que ser o buff 15 seco. Aí é foda, eu não vou tirar nunca. Última tentativa, hein? Não vou ficar tentando não. Tu não consegue, não tem o que fazer. Bora, 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 bora. Mata, mano.
That old woman was certainly memorable.
Né? Esquece. Esquece, tu é ruim. Simples assim, tu é ruim. Tu é ruim, tu é ruim, Astarion. Tu é ruim. Oi, eu sou um ladino vampiro. Porra nenhuma.
Hello, Petal. Need anything? Nay, but.
You fancy best to fill your belly now.
Kill me
I have a lot on my mind and, well, in it.
Say that.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Don't be grumpy, Roland. We'll get to the city soon.
I am not grumpy.
Scowl on your face will frighten a troll.
You're an idiot.
I have something to ask.
And we'll have a dog, right?
They don't allow them in Baldur's Gate. Cats, though?
A little orange cat. And a house with a little door so that it can come and go as it pleases.
And a high fence to keep eavesdroppers out. Thanks. I suppose we'll all need it.
What about you? Big plans for when you get to the city? I think I've heard of that place. Something about a stuffed dragon's head in one of the dining rooms. It's settled, Danis. You, me, and the Elf Song Tavern first thing when we arrive. If we see you there, we'll get you a pint. For your finder's fee.
Tentarei lembrar disso.
I'll talk to the guards at Baldur's Gate. I speak their language.
My love, you were escort for 3 days, and you quit in the middle of your shift.
You sound like your father.
No helping it. We're exposed now. We've known enough grief this 10-day traveler. Don't be the cause of more.
Ridiculous.
Please. I've been through enough.
Oh, cursed to put my hands on everything.
Have you spoken to Korga? Of course, you have your own business to attend to. But if the Druids won't abandon this ritual of theirs, it will be trouble for all of us.
You're the one who helped at the gate. Glad to have another sword. We might need it.
Goblins, gnomes. So many ways to die.
Used to think the goblins would kill us the second we set foot outside. But after hearing what you did at the gate, well, I still think they'll kill us. But at least we can put up a fight. There's optimism and then there's stupid, hun. Plenty of us fell to monsters already. I don't see the rest of us lasting long out there. But if you're so sure we will, why not put a little gold on the line? Oh, I'm sure you're good for it. Just leave the gold on my corpse. After seeing you at the gate, I'm sure you'll last longer than us. Excellent. And since I ain't one to leave a debt unpaid, that means we're destined to meet in Baldur's Gate. Looking forward to it.
No helping it. We're exposed now.
There are
important matters to discuss.
Oxi, que foi?
Not this one, nor this one, and this one are less worthy still. I riddle thee not. I speak only what requires telling. Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute, felled in its name. They bear great discontentment with their destiny. For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking. Most willingly, forsooth. Their passions doth run deep for what hath been wrought upon them. Suspicion always haunts the guilty mind. My services are all that I can proffer thee. What thou wilt do with them is for thee to undertake.
Meu cabelo. Parte de animação. Parte de animação.
He stares right past you, as if you're invisible. Or boring. You see nothing out of the ordinary. As you turn back, the child slips between the rocks.
Nossa, que horrível. Parabéns. Em vantagem, tirou um ainda. Ah, vai tomar no...
You find the edges of a concealed entrance.
Easy.
Hold out your hand, mister. Let me show you something. Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky. I never learned names or anything. Just the tricks. Anyway, forget that. Take the ring. I want to show you how lucky it is. Weeping bleeding hells! Okay, maybe you don't need extra luck. But since you're already holding the thing, call it heads or tails. Heads it is. See? That's the kind of luck you get from one of my lucky rings. I've got more where that came from. Real cheap too. Interested? I don't know what you mean. Hey, that hurts. I'm running an honest... okay, what's a tinker's trash? Uh-huh. Huh. Interesting. And I promise, this isn't a tinker's trash scam. Look, I swear to you, these rings are the real deal. I promise, I'm not running a scam. Last chance. You want to look at my stuff or not? I knew it. Hang on. That's what I got.
Parem.
Nothing caught you.
You suddenly feel something moving against your back and turn. You notice she's trembling. The tears streaming down her cheeks are indeed real.
I can't do this anymore, Mattis. I'm sorry.
Hey, you here to trade or? Yeah, I know. I was standing right here telling her to rob you. I am sorry. Sorry we're still talking about this. Look, you caught her. Good for you. You aren't a chump like everyone else around here. Now, do me a favor. Make room for the chumps.
Never a dull moment.
Yeah.
Moving in.
What's that? Not a chance of it in there.
Please, let us through.
It is forbidden.
Let my daughter go right now!
She's a thief, hellspawn. And you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
We need to get Arabella out, now!
You heard the guards. They're waiting on Korga to give word.
I'd sooner trek through the 9 hells than trust that snake! Ugh!
Arabella tried to steal their idol. Druids lost their damn minds about it. They need it for their precious ritual.
Oh, it's all my fault. I told her I wished the wretched thing would just disappear, or better yet, explode.
Now Arabella's being judged by a bunch of druids who hate us. That's not right.
Breaking into druid chambers to steal a sacred relic. Oh, she sounds like fun.
We'll figure something out. We always do.
Speaking of, we don't have time to gather. You'd best move on.
Come, Magrin. Give him a chance. You, get back! Druid or not, you're still an outsider to this place. Entry is forbidden.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh, I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead. Your welcome can be easily withdrawn, outsider. Respect our grove, or face our claws.
Few outsiders are allowed in here. Be respectful and do not interfere.
I bet she's giving them hell. She's not our kid for nothing.
Look what is it he did. Would that we could speak freely, my Ursine friend. Alas.
Yes, I'm quite aware.
Ah, my good friend. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest. Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
Goblins were of a rare, jam-colored hue and wielded magic blowguns.
A mythweaver. This man has no respect for truth.
And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety? The truth, my friend. Not a jot more or less. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates? Really? Well, this does complicate things. But then again, well, never mind. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal! Ah, but is superstition all? These goblins are informed by a kind of strategy anathema to their kind. I, for one, intend to get to the bottom of it. I'm just preparing to head to their camp as we speak, in fact. If you'll excuse me, I ought not to door roll.
Never you mind. Who needs mercy when you've a quick tongue, hmm? And an invisibility potion stashed in your back pocket.
Until we meet again.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Just a moment. This man is recording my story. I am far from home.
As the colourful man starts scribbling, the bear sneaks a quick look at the page. His brow furrows. Incomprehensible squiggles surround a crude sketch. A bear disemboweling a clutch of tieflings.
Ah, my grizzled friend.
What can you tell me about this place?
Complexum tuum aptera ortum ad nos defera.
Somehow.
Can become a blade easily enough.
I thought you were Halcyon.
The boar prances around, haunches clenching and unclenching impatiently.
Where's Halcyon? Promise me a mate.
Return to me then. Speak. The bird knows. She needs to know. You do not. Forgive me. My love for my brethren is strong. But trust. It is delicate. More follow Korga every day. They are afraid, and she offers a simple solution. Eject the refugees, and we will be safe. It searches for news of Master Halcyon. Only he can set this right. If he is gone, well, pray that he is not. He left with the adventurers. They went treasure hunting in an old temple near here. Master Halcyon did not chase treasure. I do not know what he was chasing, but he never returned. The ritual is Korga's decision, but she is not our leader. Master Halcyon welcomed the refugees in. I wait for him to resolve this.
Shh, I'm concentrating. Does this look good? Is the coin in the middle? Yes. Yes, you're right. That's it.
I'm sleeping. Huh? What's that?
Quite ready for you. Onward.
No one's stopped me yet.
He didn't come back, did he? His smell is gone. He's gone. Master, he left with the weaponed two legs. He said he'd be back. But I can smell them, the weaponed ones, and I cannot smell him. He's not coming back. No, the woods have gone dark. There's too many predators lately, and I was never the strong one.
Time to press ahead.
Yes?
At least things have stayed interesting. Should mind my step. Still breathing, despite everything.
Keep their confidence, if you insist.
Moon, sun, oh, remind me. No, that doesn't work.
I want to have a word.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will change. No. Become. More like butchering. Don't know why I bother. No, I'm moments away from a grisly death. At the hands of this bloody song. I can't... Nothing fits, you know? It can't hurt. I have an extra lute, if you want. My teacher, Lihala. She loved dancing. Had 2 left feet, mind. I remember waking up one night on the road and seeing her dancing beneath the stars, a huge smile on her face. Thinking of it now, my heart hurts. And my words just seem to crumble, like ash. Wait. Words of mine will turn to ash. That's perfect. That it's okay. That I'll be okay. And thank you for everything. Moon, moon reminds me of your grace. All the love I can't repay. Wait.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will turn to ash when you call the last light down. Moon reminds me of your grace. All the love I can't repay. Rest and know that I will pray. Farewell, my dear old remind me of your grace, faith, care, all the love I can't repay. Moon, sun, oh, remind me of your grace, faith, care, all the love I can't repay. Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will turn to ash when you call the last light down. Moon reminds me of your grace. All the love I can't repay. Rest and know that I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend. Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away.
Sorry. Thanks. That's the first time I've played since Lihala died. My teacher. She was playing her lute. We didn't hear the gnolls coming. There was so much blood. I can still smell it. She'd yell at me for that clunky verse and make me play till my fingers were raw. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Finish the Weeping Dawn. For her. I've a long way to go. But thank you. I needed this.
It hurts! It hurts! Please, make it stop!
stop! Can't you hear it? Her singing. It's awful.
Terrible.
Oh no! Whatever shall we do? More witless creatures. More ear bleed. My head is melting. I'm leaving before the damage is permanent.
Faith, care, all the love I can't repay. Moon reminds me of your grace, all the love I can't repay.
Watch your back.
Rest and know that I will pray.
With pleasure.
Farewell, my dear old friend. Remind me of your days. Faith, care.
Is that blood?
All the love
never
I
mind.
can't repay.
Very well.
It's still rough, but my song is getting there.
Breathe deep and move.
I smell drama amongst people.
Oxe, leve não?
Is someone singing?
It's beautiful.
Shh. Listen. Don't you hear it? It's so peaceful.
A sweet melody beckons you. It vibrates with magic. A harpy's charm.
Socorro. Ah, eu identifiquei o que é.
The suffocating yearning suddenly fades as the spell breaks. You are free.
No. It's just a bit of water. I only want to listen. Just a little closer. Yes, everything's gonna be fine once I get there.
Nossa, o Gale tá aqui, caramba. O que você foi fazer aí, meu Deus do céu?
On my way.
Villain! But I see you now for what you are.
Uau, parabéns.
Should get started.
20 de dano no máximo. Aham. Bosta, hein? Tem que enfim, Lezel, tem que enfim.
The subtle approach.
Erro crítico! Uau, parabéns! Agora eu sou uma aranha. Caramba, o que aconteceu com a arpia ali? 75%, pelo amor de Deus. Obrigado.
With finesse. Time for a new approach.
Ai, ai, praga. Não vai morrer, não?
I am fury. I am death.
Cadê a criança? Peraí, cadê a criança? Oxi. Cansou correndo? Ah, ele morreu? Sério mesmo? Mas tá que o pariu, vai tomar no rabo.
Proceeding.
A criança, nossa, ela tomou golpe de oportunidade da arpia e morreu e sumiu. Parabéns, viu? Parabéns. É um gênio, cara. E o Gale fudendo tudo. Tava lá na historinha, blá 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 blá. O cara tá beijando o pé da arpia. Tá beijando o pé da arpia. Espera seu turno, filha da mãe. Espera seu turno, não sai correndo na frente não. Ai, ai, a maior arpia cantando. Vou comer ela, vá. Tomar no rabo. As paradas que você faz, as paradas erradas que você faz, filha da mãe. Vai dar o cu pra arpia, aproveita. Deixa ela te comer.
Listen, don't you hear it?
A sweet melody beckons you. It vibrates with magic. A harpy's charm. The suffocating yearning suddenly...
No. Yes.
Harpy. Tá enfeitiçado de novo? Não. Por que você tá em cima, meu Deus? Se a criança quiser andar, ela vai ter que tomar no cu. Opa, tá em vantagem? Toma no...
I'll do it my way. A rough tempest I will raise.
Toma, toma. Bora. Faz daí. Ah, lá, Zé, olha. Hora de descer o cacete. Vem cá, vem cá, vem cá, vem cá, vem cá. Tome. Tem mais um, tem mais um, tem mais um? Não tem. Se eu te empurrar. Nossa, foda-se, né? Tome.
With pleasure.
Boa.
Now they see me. Death is but a word away. The lesson is death.
Oh oh, oh oh, oh oh. Run, run. Shit.
Please help me.
Bem, ajudei, Lázaro. Não, mas anda um pouquinho, né? É, anda um pouquinho aqui, ó. Piu. Pronto. Até uma piada pra você, né?
make it hurt.
Nossa, errou 94%. Tá que pariu, hein? O cara é foda, hein, meu irmão.
With ease.
Swift and lethal.
Tu não é humanoide, né? Tu é monstro. Monstruosidade. Eu tenho medo de colocar isso aqui ó, Não, confio. Raio. Eita, ela veio. Não, erre, por favor.
Let's play.
Are they gone? No. Yes. I mean, I don't know. That's what the voice said.
I almost got to the nest, but the singing. I need to get back. Mole will be so mad. Wait, you should meet Mole. She'll be grateful you helped me. Find a boy called Donny. Tell him you want to see the dragon's lair.
Tiring business, isn't it? All this traveling and adventuring. Why don't we take a little break? Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you about something, well, rather important. We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we? Survived some perils, overcame some obstacles. Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable guile and courage. The way you stood in front of a crossbow to prevent a murder. The way you got that boy out of a harpy's clutches. In short, I've grown to trust you.
Okay.
The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul, except for my cat. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly. Thank you for the offer, but the treatment for my condition is very specific. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside. Oh, staffs, tomes, cowls. The form doesn't matter, so long as it's brimming with weave. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical. You have my thanks. And fear not. Your implicit trust is well placed and will be rewarded with any and all means at my disposal. I'm sure we won't have to look very far to find what I need. Faerun overflows with magic-infused treasure. As do our packs, as a matter of fact. We've such an item already in our possession, primed for the moment the need arises. I hope I can count on you.
Ok. Nossa, quase morreu, hein? Eu não tenho meu descanso rápido? Não.
Something good here, I hope. What path lies before me?
Deixa eu ver, acho que não tinha nada ali não. Acho que não. Sim, sim.
What's hiding here?
Uau, sério.
Eager for battle.
Tem que ser tu então.
Let's see what those harpies were hoarding.
Leque cromático. Espaço postário, isso leva, acampamento. Uau, um osso. Ah, aí do nada todo mundo consegue, né? Falar nada.
Repositioning.
Ah, não.
What to do? Best be on my way.
Miserável ou miserável, né? Tá. Como assim não é possível? Como assim? Ah, tá. Oh. Bora. Não vai ter nada aqui em cima, não.
So, you know about these parasites. Will we survive them?
Only if my people extract them. The only other cure is the blade.
Okay. Wonderful.
Vai fazer o ninho da arpia. Bem pensado.
Would that we could speak freely, my Ursine friend. Alas, I've never learned to converse with you.
Here goes nothing.
I'm sorry.
Price. We will imprison the thief under guard of my serpent. When we cast out...
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger. The Tree Father's words. Your circle taught well. You know, then, that Sylvanas spoke further. The parasite must be removed for new seed to grow. Yet behold, the parasite lives. She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it. The words of the Tree Father, spoken plain. It is as you say. Sifisif, Tila, to me. Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
Glad to have an ally.
That woman has more venom in her heart than a snake in its fangs. But at least the child is safe. What is youth if not a time to be forgiven for one's transgressions? Couldn't agree more. The girl wasn't innocent, but that doesn't mean she was guilty.
Oh, deu certo.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster? I know your kind from other circles. You see only villains and victims. A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. I call her mother. You call her monster. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanas, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders. A disease of the flower must not reach the root. Pluck the petals, sever the branch if you must, but cut out the rot before it infects the whole of the wood. Teachings of Sylvanus. You must agree. Words I heed to the letter, to keep my brood safe. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike. You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
Be wary of false promises. The missing druid, Halsin, was it? He may be talented, but only a Githyanki Zathis can cleanse an embedded tadpole. Entirely. I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training. Each creche contains a Zathisk purification device. So I learned from the writings in the Kalir Library. The library was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding. Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our lessers, exploring planes so distant order turns to chaos and cold fires rage. The planes are ever quaking, and their peoples ever shifting. The Githyanki possess an eternity of knowledge. Yet we still collect more. Infinities upon infinities.
Yes?
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented. Nothing befitting a child. Nothing befitting any of our world's creatures. We've let a snake replace our leader. She will see the tieflings driven out, or worse. Master Halsin. Perhaps goblin called, perhaps dead. He'd set Mistress Korga back in line. Hold her to task, stop this damned ritual. More will die if the rite is finished. So many more, sent into a world gone mad. Would you? I would give anything to see Halsin return home. Our need is great. I will open the treasures of this grove to you, even if the Circle forbids it. Halsin is an elf with the presence of a bear. He left west with the adventurers. You won't mistake the first druid for anyone else. Come, Silver. Stay close. Until Master Halsin returns, my eyes must stay on Korga.
Oh.
Another stranger come to vex me. What will you do? Hunt me? Grab my tail? Shout until my head hurts? Stupid or a liar. Neither is needed here. Go! Leave.
Please leave. Our hospitality has limits, and they were crossed long ago.
Oh, my savior. I wish you could have visited in better times.
What will the tieflings want next? Letting the Hellchild go was a mistake.
Ridiculous. We just let her run off. She's a child. A devil child. One who tried to steal from us.
Please. I'm resting.
The bird says nothing, trying to rest. The bird says nothing. Only the sound of its labored breath fills the silence.
I see you. Just give me a moment.
This medicat. There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed? You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you. Why are you asking? A tadpole. A mind flayer tadpole. That's a serious condition. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way.
There's something in that.
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after. Seems so. Gave Master Halsin a right start. It's why he joined the adventurers on their expedition. To find out what was happening. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this.
I will remain. I have a vested interest in the outcome.
All right. Let's see what we can do. It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening?
Looking closer, you recognize the branch, and it's no druidic cure. She's holding Kalimvor's kiss, a briar from the Dale lands, and a deadly poison.
want to help you, but I can't unless you work with me. So, has anything unusual happened to you? Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening. A mind flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms. I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal. Mind flayers reproduce by infecting someone with their parasite. 7 gruesome days later, the victim transforms and a new mind flayer is born. The thing in your skull, though, it's different to anything in our records. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow. Could be. But there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne. And I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers. Joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back. I think so. I hope so. I've sent birds to find him, but they can't get close without goblins trying to shoot them down. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound? Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more. But only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath.
One step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
Draft than Ceramorphosis, nonetheless.
Trade it to the nearest quartermaster for a better weapon. It looks like you could use one. Speak.
What if they tried to steal from us? Again?
We've shown them once. We take Grove law seriously.
By letting that child escape without consequence? We might as well have lain on the ground and let them trample us.
forest rose with claw and tooth to tear the darkness from its roots. Druidic orders often fight dark forces, but you do not recognize the events depicted here. The mural depicts a purge, a sacred cleansing of the land on a scale you've never seen before.
Ah, excellent choice.
The druids of this grove cleansed this land once.
Keep a blade close.
I don't want blood on my hands.
The druids of this...
Still alive, so that's progress.
To kill a bunch of innocents.
I don't want to kill anyone, but I won't let this...
By claw and tooth from root to thorn, the old oak's grove to wildlings sworn. You recognize the druids as elders of a circle. This place is a divine sanctuary.
I'll give it a shot.
The towers seized, the battle done. The moonrise broke the darkest one. You recognize the mark of the dark goddess Shar on the broken helmet. This army marched in her name. Moonrise must be a reference to Shar's divine sister, Selûne. A victory of the celestial Selûne over her dark sister, Shar.
Never wanted the easy path.
In darkest hour, a concord made, twixt harp and wild against the shade. Harp and wild. You recall stories of an alliance between druids and the harpers, but the details are vague. In darkest hour, you surmise that the druids allied with the harpers, a formidable force. The fresco shows a group of druids gathered in Sylvanas' name. You are on sacred ground.
You nearly died. Did you hear me? What would your mother and I have done?
Yes, I see. And is that with 2 hours or what?
Something's on my mind.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her. Likewise. Arabella?
Thank you for helping me.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
How delicious. One step at a time.
Think you could stand back a ways, pal? I'm fishing for chumps here.
keep the goblins out forever. This is no fortress, and we're no warriors.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
Elminster's not around, so might as well.
All right. What now?
Salutations.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Well, hello. Step lightly. Here we go.
Well, look who's come to visit. My kids say you've been busy since you got here. Mercon says you got him out of a tight... You saved Arabella from the druids.
No drug.
Don't know what those bastards would have done. And thanks for going easy on Sylphie. Not many marks would have done the same. We're saving up for a better hideout when we get to Baldur's Gate. Why? You planning on telling me stealing is wrong? Won't turn down free money. I've got operating costs you wouldn't believe. Come see me in the city sometime, huh? I'll repay this and then some. See you around, maybe. Never see us coming.
Sorry about the nest. You guys find anything good today?
No. Everyone's got junk. Worse than junk.
Don't worry, kid. In Baldur's Gate, purses practically grow on trees. Be patient. We'll get there.
You came! I have... Here! Mole said I should thank you properly for the harpies. So I wrote you a story. It's about you. I hope you like it. I'm gonna be like you someday, killing all the scary monsters.
I get to run the ring scan.
Sylphie got caught. We have to lay low for a while.
I knew she was. You don't look so tough. Mull fought off a hobgoblin all by herself.
Sorry about the nest. You guys find anything good today?
No.
You're the first grown-up who's ever gotten in here. Not bad.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Grow on trees.
If not over, then through. Better not be cursed.
É só falar com o líder. Mais ou menos líder, não exatamente.
Where did I put that old bucket?
Shame the goblins didn't kill me, too.
You say that?
I should speak up.
I heard what happened. Thank you for protecting the child. If the druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins we have to fear.
So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it?
You saw what they were willing to do to a child just for trying. It's Korga's influence. Without her twisting things, I believe the druids might see sense. A low thought, but I'd be lying if I said I hadn't considered it. But the druids would slaughter us. We'd have to get close to Korga, within striking distance. I can't manage that, but they've already let you pass once. It doesn't sit well with me either. But to get these people to safety, there's nothing I won't do. You'd be well rewarded for the risk. But if that won't sway you, there's nothing more to discuss. Our time grows short. If Korga won't abandon her madness, then we'll have to try the road, goblins or no. What is it? We're refugees from Elturel. We took shelter here after gnolls and goblins attacked us on the road. We were bound for Baldur's Gate, and it was too late to turn back. Elturel had no place for tieflings after the Descent.
The Descent, an infernal conspiracy that had seen the entire city of Elturel briefly dragged to the Hells.
So I hoped, but we've lost so many already. And more will die if we're forced out again. Some artifact Aradin was hunting. I don't know any more than that, and I don't want to. This grove is poorer for losing Halsin, but I have my own people's concerns to look to.
Need anything else? Always happy to help those who follow the first circle.
Armadura leve também. Não. K11.
Lovely day, this.
For now.
Action, not reaction.
Sylvanus be with you.
At the ready.
Waiting's getting to me.
Era pra ter feito isso, né?
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
A tingle runs through your head and down to your feet.
Ah, there it is. That shiver. Our little brainworms have made fast friends, it would seem. How do you feel? It's natural to suffer a touch of worry, but an Illithid worm should be causing more than mild anxiety. Before the Illithid's unscheduled surgery, I'd felled hundreds of beasts and a fair few fiends. The tadpoles weakened me, suppressed greater talents, but beyond that, I've showed no signs of turning. No nausea, no pain, not even a hot flash. Indeed. Perhaps the worm's vat was poisoned. Perhaps we're uncommonly fit. Or perhaps the tadpoles are merely on holiday. We could conjecture all night. I suppose the why doesn't matter so much as the what next. And that answer is plain as the horns on a war devil's head. We get these things out. Let's get some rest. Dawn comes sooner than we think.
A fine evening, don't you think? The moonlight shines warmly on us. The breeze caresses our faces. Hideous. All of it.
What?
Would that I were doing battle up there, among the tears. Look above. Watch the moon cross the sky. The tears follow behind it. Rocky bodies tumbling through the sea of night. One of them is my crash. Clear. Do you think me so sheltered? My entire clutch battled beholders deep within the eye of the sky. We infiltrated a Neogi spelljammer and laid waste to its crew. The tears span Toral's sky, Venisk. There is more to this realm than this grassy pebble. But enough of this. You are wasting your resting time. Come dawn, we resume our search for a creche.
You know, I've been thinking, reflecting on what tomorrow might bring. When we find the druid, will he know how to bring the worm under control? Will this little adventure of ours be over? Good. I don't want you to run off just yet. You're quite the ally, after all. Traversing Avernus, surviving the crash, surviving everything that's followed. I'm not easily impressed by people, but you're stronger than I gave you credit for. You have your charms, more than you think.
The smile on his pretty lips is a touch too composed, a bit too perfect. He may not mean a word he says.
Tô de olho.
Oh, you're no fun. Sleep tight. I'll see you later. I'm sure.
Cara de pau.
Another step forward.
The leader of the pack comes to chat. What's on your mind? You must be pleased to have a clear path forward. The sooner we find the druid house in, the better. I can't wait to get rid of this thing in my head. The same. These parasites are proving suspiciously benign. But suppose I turn. What would you do? Really? I'd just kill you. Anyway, get some rest. Try not to dream about tying me up. The Blade of Frontiers. Let's hope Will lives up to his name. We'll need all the help we can get. Fine. What's on your mind? You're not the kind of company I'd keep willingly, but all things considered, you'll do. And I haven't forgotten that you saved my life aboard the Nautiloid. Perhaps I'll be able to return the favor at some point.
Nunca eu vejo a amizade de todo mundo, não vejo.
How can I help? Your enterprising approach to my problem is most encouraging. But it is a delicate process to keep my condition stable. I do not yet need to consume an item, but keep it close by. It will not be too much longer. Think of it as tribute. The kind a king might pay to a more powerful neighbor to avoid invasion. As long as I pay, there will be peace. But should I ever stop, along comes a war. I can assure you, the battlefield would extend well beyond the borders of my body alone.
Oxi. Ok, estamos descansados.
No time to rest.
Todo mundo bem? Todo mundo bem.
fragile. I've a mind to end their misery myself.
Calm yourself. They're survivors, not soldiers.
I failed to see the distinction.
Seems like the best way. I bet that'll fit in my pack. Let's have a look.
My, what manner of place is this? A path to redemption? Or a road to damnation? Hard to say, for your journey is just beginning. What would suit the occasion? The words to a lullaby, perhaps. The mouse smiled brightly. It outfoxed the cat. Then down came the claw. And that? Love. Was that? They do know how to write them in Cormier, don't they? Well met. I am Raphael. Very much at your service. Neither. The fox, rather. Hiding, in a word. A silent observer, about to break the silence. Of course, what I have to say merits some privacy, as well as some more, let's call it, refinement. This quaint little scene is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes. Come. There, middle of somewhere. The House of Hope, where the tired come to rest and the famished come to feed lavishly. Go on, partake, enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last. Call it a ninth sense. What's better than a devil you don't know? A devil you do. Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain. Because my compassion is boundless. I stride among the needy, giving comfort where I can. And you're in dire need. One skull, 2 tenants, and no solution in sight. I could fix it all like that. And what is madness but a denial of reality? Still, I've a feeling you'll change your mind before it's changed for you. Try to cure yourself, shop around, beg, borrow and steal, exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll come knocking on my door. Hope. Such a tease. I've always wondered what a laughing mind flayer sounds like. All those pretty little symptoms, sundering skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet, have they? One might say you're a paragon of luck. I'll be there when it runs out.
This devil Raphael flaunts his paltry wings as if he wants to impress us. You saw the red dragon slaying his infernal kin above hell's fires, did you not? Next to a dragon, the devil's a gnat. When I am Kithrak, I will take my Queen Vlaakith his head as a trophy. Githyanki Knights, the riders that chase the Nautiloid. They are the commissars and enforcers of my Queen Vlaakith's will. Vlaakith bestows no greater honor. To wield a Kithrak's silver sword is my destiny. I will earn my Queen's favor, and I will conquer every layer of hell should she command it. The Geich are my kind's mortal enemy. It is not unusual for the Kithrak to give chase, to penetrate the hells. This is unusual. But I'm not one to question the wisdom of my queen. I can see but to the horizon. Vlaakith's sight pierces the many plains.
Do you feel as flattered as I do? Fighter to dine with a devil. Yes, they offer you an apple, but they're the worm that lurks within. Still, don't let his bluster fool you. All that talk of desperation, it merely illustrates his own. I think he wants something from us, badly. And in that knowledge lies our opportunity. There's no such thing as an absolute certainty. Let me play the devil's advocate. The man is too eager. Do not dismiss his offer out of hand. If there's one quality all the denizens of the hells embody, it's ambition. A quality they share with many humans, come to think of it. By figuring out his true intentions. Fact one, there's something very strange and very powerful about our tadpoles. Fact two, a devil offers to take it away. Devils aren't known to aid mortals out of simple kindness. Whatever Raphael wants, we must be the key to getting it, along with our tadpoles. So, I say for now, we wait. If I'm right, Raphael will seek us out again, and when he does, there's a mighty bargain to be made. Remember his Cormyrean rhyme? Down came the claw. Perhaps we should start growing our nails.
Now there's a bloody devil trailing after us. Well, this gets better and better. Shop around, he said. He seems sure we won't find anything. And he might be right. We've had no luck so far. Maybe. But all that, take your time, I'll wait nonsense. He's playing with us. He reminds me of... Well, someone I used to know. Someone that liked to play with people. Creatures like them don't play games unless they know they can win. Maybe. But he's not the only one spinning a web for us. This is no ordinary Mind Flayer parasite. Who tampered with it, and why? What do they have planned for us? And why are we important enough that a devil comes knocking on our door? If we find those answers, we might have a chance.
Nossa.
At the back of the crevice lies a bag enfolded in the chitinous squabbling of spiders. A shiny gold coin pokes from its mouth. The creatures clutch the pouch possessively. You have no doubt a spider egg is nestled within. One by one, the spiders retreat to the rear of the crevice, lulled by your murmurs. You stash the bag. Something clinks among the coins.
Tell me, Lazo, you say we might be purified at your creche. What does that mean exactly?
Augustil will affix the Zafisk, the Purifier, to our heads. Its magic will quell the parasite in an instant.
People up ahead. Something's wrong.
Stop it. You're scaring me.
Need something?
Ué? tentar aí trazer ela. Quer ver uma bolinha?
What's up for discussion?
Bloody hells. Literally. Just when I think I've got a grasp on our dilemma, a devil shows up. No matter. We've dealt with every other oddity thrown at us lately. We can handle this one too. Now, as for this Raphael, he knows our secret. He claims he can help. What do you make of him? No doubts at all. He seemed powerful and very knowledgeable about our problem. Not the worst prospect we've stumbled across. As long as you can look past what he is. I'll tell you in due course. I just wanted to see how close we are in thinking, first of all. Good. That's what I wanted to hear. I know people who work much like our new acquaintance does. You don't need a scourge or a rack to break people. Fear and self-doubt is sufficient. When actual pain comes, the victim's already done the heavy lifting for their torturer. There were no right answers with that devil. He was toying with his food. Us. Perhaps you didn't. See? Sowing doubt is an old trick. Watch out for it. And for Raphael. I'd join you, but things are looking a tad crowded. You'll need to make room for me.
Your companion is otherwise engaged. You'll need to dismiss them at a more convenient moment.
Whenever you're ready.
You're a true soul. You can't die.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
He's hurt badly. An owlbear got him deep. If there's anything you can do...
I'm watching you.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head. Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna, new recruits. Yours to shepherd.
Protect them. He's a true soul. Mind him. He will... He...
Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now. You're a true soul. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you. Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
What? Are you testing us? The Absolute is our goddess. She's going to rip down the old world order, start a new one. Then we'll be the ones with the power. Well, you will firstly, True Soul. You don't need me to explain that.
A true soul, like you, has been chosen by the Absolute. You speak with her voice, and when the time comes, the true souls, you will rule. We know that all too well, sir, but the Absolute sent us here.
We're looking for fugitives, survivors from that ship that crashed farther west of here. We don't know what they look like, but anyone who survived that crash is bound to be injured. That's enough to get us started. The Absolute wants them found. At any cost.
I'm sorry, true soul. I only repeated what I thought I knew. It seems the Absolute still has a great deal to teach me.
What?
It killed one of us. It killed Edwin. It's an enemy of the Absolute. You're right, sir. The beast must be destroyed.
The cave is just ahead. It was too much for us before, but if you could help us, True Soul, we may stand a chance.
Absolute. That's the mystery god Sazza mentioned. Eerie common ground, if you ask me.
Seems as though the Absolute's attracting followers from all kinds of places.
I have something to ask.
Something the matter? It seems like you have ample company already. You'll need to figure out who you can live without before I can join. Wonderful. I was beginning to feel a little left out.
Bom, isso tudo aqui é bom. Isso é bom. Isso aqui não tem efeito no combate, então não tem nem necessidade de levar. Bom. Acho que isso é isso.
I'll be keeping an eye on you. Understand? If I choose to kill you, you will not even see it.
No traps, please.
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you. Your limbs move of their own accord. There's something of value here, something your mind craves. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you. Your muscles loosen. The tadpole breaks free of its deceased host. Your mind mind is your own again. For now.
These boots have seen everything. Maybe I need more pockets.
Owlbear track. Its nest must be nearby.
Absolute. Protect us.
This is it. I guess we go inside?
Let's see.
That stench. Dead owlbear prey, no doubt.
You feel the quake of its heavy footsteps before you see it. An owlbear, its beaked face looming out of the darkness. The owlbear's one good eye flicks away for a moment. You follow its glance and see an owlbear cub. As you retreat, the owlbear lets out a short huff. The message is clear. You can leave now, or step closer and die.
Looks like a shrine to Seluna over there. Prayer sheet. What's the symbol on it? My prayers are answered.
You should leave it, or even destroy it if possible. This rubbish is an offering to Seluna. At best, it's worthless. At worst, who knows? Could be cursed. Do not trifle with that moon witch, or her trinkets. Only trouble will follow.
Nossa, que dado bom. Nossa. Ufa, passou em cima.
I should have stayed quiet. You want the truth? Fine. I worship Shah, Mistress of the Night, Seluna's twin and foe. Now that you have the truth, please don't make a big fuss about it.
The goddess of secrets. How telling.
True. I didn't think you'd react so pragmatically. Perhaps I should have told you sooner. Don't thank me. I'm breaking Lady Shah's teachings just by doing so. But sometimes you have to be practical.
Oxê.
Someone there.
Let's get going.
Ah, era pra pegar sem ela ver. Oh, saco.
Selûnite coming of age rites. Barbaric nonsense. Something the matter? I'm sure you do. But please try to understand that it's not something I can just talk about freely. Very well. Perhaps there's potential in you. Let's see how you handle this. I am indeed a disciple of Shah, Mistress of the Night and Lady of Loss. I assume you've heard of her? My Lady Shah is the Night Singer, the patron of darkness and loss. Most fear the dark, like children, because in darkness they see their fears reflected. But Shah teaches us to step beyond fear, beyond loss. In darkness, we do not hide. We act. Pain, hope, the promise of better days. All of these are heavy cloaks that bend our backs and burden our hearts. We shed those cloaks. Before Shah, we stand gloriously naked, beyond the vanities of mortals. We tear down the lies the world is drunk on, the institutions they trust, the so-called gods they worship, the lives they cling to. We destroy false idols, topple corrupt organizations, fight heretics wherever they're found. There's often suffering, death even. Many people break before they embrace Shah's truths. You're wiser than most. Many people balk at our doctrine. It's the reason why we cherish secrecy. You've a habit of saying all the right things. Either you're very glib or we're kindred spirits. Maybe both, knowing myself. But yes, once we've saved ourselves, we can talk more on this.
Don't waste a step.
for discussion.
How did you get so close to it? What if we're making it angry? Of course. If you say so. Where should we go? We were sent to look for fugitives. Some survivors from a crashed ship a ways west along the quay on Thar. The Absolute wants them found. One way or another. Right. We will. Bry will know where to look. Thank you, True Soul.
Here we go.
So, Gith, aren't you worried your kind will punish you for consorting with us?
My name is Lae'zel Chucky, and my kin will understand my need for servants. They will help you, but only if I ask.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
I'd be delighted. Though, someone else will need to watch the cook pot, of course. Wonderful.
Lead on, then.
An intricate device crafted by Milan, our most gifted artisans. I am sworn to say no more.
That boar shows no
West,
signs it was killed
Baldur's
by
Gate.
wolves or hunters.
East,
And
Elton.
yet there's terror etched into his dead eyes.
Who cares about some pig? It's dead. Let's go.
Carne de porco sem sangue.
The pig's dead, my friend. Staring at it won't bring it back. Come on. We'll never fix these brainworms if we stop and gawk at every piece of carrion you find.
Nossa, ele come... Meu Deus. Eu nunca parei pra ler, tava sem sangue.
The boar seems to be fresh, only a few hours dead. Examining the corpse, you see 2 small puncture wounds in its neck.
And is it dead enough for you? It's been drained of blood with wounds in its neck. It's been killed by a vampire. I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to worry you. They are ferocious creatures. But don't worry. I'll keep watch tonight. We won't have to worry about nocturnal visitors. Now please, let's go.
What's in here?
I told them to run, the idiots! You better turn north here, or you'll end up like them.
Damn it. I wish we could at least have given them a proper burial.
Thought you was busy with the foul bloods in Elson's Grove. Not no more. The contract didn't mention no goblins. I would have prepped the lads, bought better weapons. The kind that leaves half your crew dead. There's a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a relic, supposedly buried round these parts. But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it. Have at it, if you think you can do better. It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you a map of the temple and wish you a happy funeral. But my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own sodger. Goblins made short of the fat old chunk. All I've got's the contract. Can show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying. As soon as he heard we had a contract to find that Night Song relic, he was more eager than a hound in heat. When the goblins jumped us, most of my crew scarpered, just like I taught them to. The old codger didn't. I'm just glad to be rid of the bloody thing. Happy hunting. Come on. We're wasting time.
Estranho, não era um povo do absoluto? Não entendi. Interessante.
Something's waiting up ahead.
Moonhaven.
Moonhaven.
Get over there! Surround them like! You spotted us. Good. It's like they say. No fun in skewing a pig what doesn't know he's cooked. That's supposed to be a threat. Got a set on you, all right. Almost makes me like you. Almost. I'm gonna enjoy pulling off your skin when we're done. You look good with a few arrows sticking out of your guts.
Filha da puta. Ainda assim acertou. Ah, merda.
Drunk off that chopper's ink.
Outmaneuver them.
Victory awaits. My path be true.
Don't waste a step. Of course.
Nossa, massa.
You had your ears once you're dead.
Filha da puta. Tá. Tô arrombado, foda-se. A gente tem que sair daqui.
Moving.
I will ascend. Make way.
Swift as my feet can carry me. Can't risk being in open view.
Indeed, I will be but an illusion.
Verdade, né? Eles têm a vantagem com essa merda de castelo. Não sei se eles conseguem tirar. Não, acho que não. Ao que tudo indica, não tem caminho pra lá. Não tem caminho pra lá.
Let's move. They won't know what bit.
My path be true. Going into hiding.
Best get in and out.
Ah, aqui, ó. Tem ali, ó.
Pawn to cleric 4.
Aqui mesmo que a gente vai subir.
On the way. Into the shadows.
Make way!
What do we have here? I need to find a way forward.
Take you.
Outflank, outsmart.
Let's go.
I am fury. I am death. Going into hiding.
Another step forward.
In striking distance, I perform better on my feet.
Quickly.
lethal.
O que tá fazendo, cara?
If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine.
It shall be done. This will do nicely. Yes. Leave no trace.
Victory awaits. Make way.
Time to press ahead.
Don't get too close.
Dá 3 a 22. Um D10 perfurante. Entendi, não é tão bom assim.
Come on then. Step quick. Just like old times.
My prey awaits.
Caralho, filho da puta.
There goes nothing.
I speak, they burn. Rook to queen 6.
This way.
Time to strike. No time to waste.
Still on my feet.
Tá morrendo, né? Tá morrendo, né, otário?
What path lies before me?
One can't always be a gentleman.
Open up.
Não foi tão ruim, não. Não foi tão ruim.
How much farther can I go?
Melhor que nada. Ué, não anda? Parou por quê, ô filho da mãe? Já vi, já vi.
Let's see what this does.
Arma magistral. Colar Selunite.
Looks like a Selunite necklace.
Bom, pra aqui. Depois eu extermino tudo.